Hey dudes, it's Love. I have a new video for you, and this video is going to be a paint with me while we talk about life and college struggles, because I've been struggling, but we're healthy, we're happy, and painting is one of the ways I just like kind of let that stress out into a picture, and it is genuinely calming. But if you have not seen my face before, hey, my name is Love. I would love if you guys would subscribe down below and join the fam. We are super close, like so close to 1K subscribers, so I hope you guys want to join us, help us out. We're super fun and chill over here. But without further ado, we're going to get started with the video. Just a preference, my other friend is in the room with me. We're gonna be chatting, so you're gonna be hearing us discuss whatever we end up discussing about college or about whatever. So I'm not talking to nobody, somebody is actually here. Alright. But first we need to get inspiration, because none of us, we both don't know what we're painting. I don't know if I want to do something fall related or if I want to do something. Fall's like almost over. It is. Because literally in 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'm gonna screen record this actually, so you guys can also see my inspiration from my phone. You know, it's all there. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna type in paint info. Easy acrylic. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cute. I'm kind of liking this like color scheme type of painting, you know, like a color palette, and you like pick like 4 colors and like use those colors to make a thing. I really like this one. But I said I'd stay away from sunsets, but I mean, I'm liking it. I can't help what I like. Like,
you like what you like.
Right. I really like this sun. I may do this. That's kind of cute. Maybe. Do you like this?
I do.
Okay. I might do it. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's cute. Kermit the Frog. His name's Kermit, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to make sure I say that right. Oh, I kind of like this one.
That's nice.
But I may like not do vibrant colors. I may just do like a neutral color palette.
Why neutral?
Just because I want this to go up in my room in my house, and it's more of gray tones and then a splash of pink and white and gray and black. So. Or we can do this, trees and the sun. I kind of like that.
Me too.
But I may change the colors of the sky.
To what?
Maybe like a light, like make it a lighter sunset, like a pink fading into a yellow.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so the app doesn't want to work with me. I'm also trying to do something very simple, so that's why I am not picking anything as difficult as I usually would try and make it. Okay, so we have our idea. I'm going to stop screen recording now. I'm going to show you guys which one I chose. So I'm going to be recreating this picture right here. I'm going to change up the colors, but I'm going to keep the sun and the trees the same. I'm going to start recording the second angle. Oh, perfect. Alright, so like I said, we are mixing this paint first. That was very satisfying.
You're gonna say the same thing when you go back and watch it.
Okay, now we have a light pink. I'm just gonna put the excess on the canvas for now. This is going to be a vertical painting, not a horizontal one as well, just if you guys are curious. Okay, so we're gonna get started now. I'm gonna start with the dark pink. I'm gonna make this fade light yellow. It's not as opaque as I thought it was gonna be, but that's fine. So what's our topic? College life. So these past few weeks that I've been absent from this channel, I was just trying to focus on education. I think I mentioned that in my study with you video, just because I had several projects and exams back to back to back, and it was just getting exhausting at a point. So I just didn't want to have the excess stress of like filming videos and uploading. I feel like that's reasonable. But I'm back. I have planned out a bunch of videos to do for Vlogmas. And also you guys can comment anything you want in the description for that as well. Because I'll be happy to take your requests. So, I don't know how well you guys can see this from the second angle view, because can they see what I'm doing right now? Okay. See, this is why she's on the back of the camera, so she's assisting me to help you guys. But yeah, so let's talk about just the stresses. I can definitely say, because I'm involved in so many things, and on top of that having several on-campus jobs, stress is very real. Just because I'm not just managing myself, I'm managing several other people as well, and they're like counting on me to do what I have to do for the programs I'm in and the jobs that I hold. So it can be a lot. It very much so can easily make you want to stop participating in what you do for the programs and stuff. But I mean, it's also teaching valuable lessons at the same time of like, you know, managing, and even though I'm super stressed, being able to still do what I said I would as my commitments before the semester started. This is looking good so far. I may do multiple coats to make it a little bit more opaque. So I'm not going to try and use up all of this. From what I'm doing right now. Can I see it now? This hand? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this down. It's okay. Can they see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I think I was talking about commitments. So yeah, I think it's definitely a lesson of teaching me how to stay committed to what I said I would. So I think I'm going to go and add in this bright yellow now, and see what happens. Sometimes I very much so have no idea what I'm doing, and I just let the painting lead me, as a true artist would say. So
Lead me.
I think this color is a little bit more, it's turning orangey because I'm mixing it with pink. But if you guys can see what I mean, but it's okay. So at this point in the video, I switched over to just using my iPhone footage because I realized after filming this entire video that my DSLR camera was out of focus. So I didn't want to have you guys watch the remainder of this video with that camera being out of focus. So this is why we are looking at iPhone footage, but this is also the main focus of the video, the paint with me portion. So I was talking about blending in that bright yellow and the orangish yellow color. So I decided to get rid of that light pink color because I ended up not liking it as much. So I just used the hot pink and the bright yellow to fade it into this orange color that you can see developing here. And this part is where I'm trying to cover up that light pink because I don't like it. And you can see how much better it already started to look without that light pink in the canvas. So we're actually getting so close to being done with this painting, but the main portion of the painting was the background. So honestly, this footage was like 2 hours long when I started editing this, and I did not realize how long this painting would take. So I just kept going back and forth between adding this hot pink and this bright yellow to get the color I wanted. And then here I finally was finished with the background, and I went in, instead of doing the sun, I changed my mind at this point and I did the moon because I didn't want too many bright colors overlapping each other, and I think this was a great choice to do. I think it's such a great contrast, and then along with the black that I'm gonna add in for the trees and the silhouettes, I think that it was a great choice. So I was just adding a little bit of gray and black to my palette at this point so that I can finish up doing the moon. I also added a little bit more yellow because I realized I needed to go further down on the canvas than what I originally had planned to do. So here I'm going to start shadowing in the moon. So I'm adding the little craters and things like that, and then I'm just blending them out so that it's not too harsh. Just because you can definitely see that harsh gray when I first added it, and I just used a little bit more white and gray and I mixed it back and forth to get the shadowing I wanted, and eventually I came out with something I liked. Up close it kind of looks kind of crazy, but far away it looks a lot better. So then I just covered the last bottom quarter of the page in black. I said page, canvas, in black, and then I started adding the trees. So I wanted to have these trees have a lot of dimension, so I used the smaller brush instead of the large one I started with to make the trees look like I think they're pine trees. I think typical trees you'd see in the forest. I didn't try and switch up the style of any of them. I just kept adding, and I would extend the different sides and different things like that. And I eventually got the hang of it, and then I started painting on the trees a lot faster. But for that first tree, I really did try and take my time and figure out how I wanted to paint it. Also, I used the trees to also cover up any imperfections. So like if there are places that were blended too well, I used the trees to kind of hide that factor. And I think it worked out super well in the end. This tree right here was giving me trouble, so I just decided not to focus on that too much, and I overlapped the side that I didn't like with another tree instead of letting the full thing show, which is why I painted this tree, the third one right here, super close to the other one so that I can hide the imperfections of the other tree, and it worked out completely fine. And then I finally have painted my last tree over here, and yeah, I made the stem of this one a little bit thicker, and I just did a in between a medium and a taller height since this one was kind of by itself on this side. And after painting the trees, I was like, this kind of needs a little bit more, so I added some birds, which was not in the original inspiration, but it was my own take on the painting. And yeah, so after all the trees were painted, I decided to add in the birds, and that was pretty much the end of this picture. Alright, I just wanted to come back on camera so I can finish this video and show you guys the final product of my painting. I think it's super cute. This is definitely going to go up in my room at home. This is not one for here. So I kind of talked all the way through this, so I'm not going to really explain it again, but I do really like the way that this turned out. But that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this paint with me. If you have any comments, comment them down below because I love responding to you guys, and also leave me some video requests for Vlogmas because I would really appreciate that. If you have not already, give this video a huge thumbs up, and please subscribe down below and join the fam because like I said, we are super chill and fun over here. I love you guys all so very much. Peace, dudes.